just for once, the unfairness of it all works in our favour. Because the government don't recognise us as man and wife, you're free to marry somebody else.
Hayley, I'm married to you.
I know, but...
You're the only woman I ever want to be married to.
Right, it's a legal document, a piece of paper.
One that we don't have.
Well, does that make you feel any less married? Are we less of a married couple than anybody else?
I am married to you in body and soul and in everything that matters.
Exactly.
But I can't just suddenly unmarry you.
You wouldn't have to.
Well, in that case, I think you're talking about me committing bigamy.
See, you're thinking like a boil already.
It's not funny, Hayley.
No, I'm sorry. But it's not bigamy either. You wouldn't be married to Tracy in any way that really counts. And once a baby's born, you could divorce her and nobody'd even know.
Well, I'd know.
As things stand, she could hand over the baby, we could hand over the money, and then she could change her mind and we'd lose everything. She could say that somebody else was the father or that she wanted to bring up the child on her own, and there's nothing we could do about it.
I just don't like the idea of history recording my marriage to her and not to you.
They're talking about changing the law for couples like us. It might even have happened by the time you divorce Tracy.
I'll believe it when it happens.
Yeah, but if it has, then we could get married legally and have our own child at the service with us. Wouldn't that be lovely? And even if it hasn't, we'd still be a real family and nobody could say any different. That baby belongs to us, Roy. And I don't care what Tracy says or what she does in the future, she is not fit to bring our baby up.
The day you first found out about this, you left me.
Things change.
Yeah, you told me that you were always afraid that you could never make me truly happy. That I'd always want something more, but I don't, and I never will. You're everything to me, Hayley. You're the only woman I'll ever want. Will you ever doubt that again?
No.
Right. And I'll ask her to marry me. I'll do it today, get it over with. But I need you to be there with me. Keep everything above board.
Morning, Candice. Morning. Oh, you've just missed Candice. She's gone to the cabin.
So?
I know you two are an item.
Mum, it's nothing serious. We've only had a couple of days.
No, it's okay. I'm sure you'll make a lovely couple. See you later.
Bye.
Look, if this is about Wally Bannister...
Well, yeah, in a way it is. Can you be here at 12:30?
You have got to believe me, Roy. There were 6 weeks between you and him. I couldn't be that far off with the dates.
But can you make 12:30?
Yes.
Right, well, we'll discuss it then. Goodbye.
What did she say?
Well, she was a bit reluctant, but she will be here at dinner time. We'll take her upstairs. Sarah will hold the fort.
Did you tell her what it was about?
Well, I thought it best not to.
Oh, probably right.
No, I think she'd be even more reluctant if she knew what we had in store for her. I think I'll nip out later, buy that little present we were talking about. Oil the wheels, so to speak. Do you think I should get a ring?
What for?
Well, a prop.
Well, she wouldn't be able to wear it. We're keeping it a secret, remember?
Of course, you're right.
You're not planning on going down on one knee, are you?
Oh, no, of course not. Purely a business proposal.
Good.
No rings, no knees.
Father of the bride's arrived. I better get off. Gonna be late for work.
Hello.
Hi.
Did you manage to speak to Wally yesterday?
Yes.
And what did he say?
He's not my father.
You sure about that?
Absolutely.
Perhaps I shouldn't have interfered.
No, Ken, you did right to tell us.
We're grateful to you. You helped us clarify a few things.
Someone's making an effort today.
Well, don't I always?
This is all for the chocolate digestives woman, is it?
Maya. Her name is Maya, yes?
Yeah, whatever her name is. Just remember when she comes, I'm entitled to a dinner hour as well.
Well, don't worry, you'll get one.
Quick, give us some tea bags. I've just nipped out like new boys in the back.
Down there on the right.
Yup. Ah, Nick keeping you on your toes, is he?
I've got nothing to say to you, Martin.
Fine, makes no difference to me if we never speak again.
Good.
But don't treat your own daughter like that.
How I treat my daughter's none of your business.
Look, why don't you come round and see her sometime? It's all right, don't worry, I'll make myself scarce.
Wrong brand. I'll get me one, thank you.
Oh, Ringer. Must be dying to speak to her. I know she wants to speak to you.
Thank you.
Peter, will you ring me anymore, boy? Just let me know you're all right, will you? I'm starting to worry about you, man.
Hey! What is this? A pub or a call centre?
I'll be with you in a minute, Les, all right? Look, I won't tell anybody where you are. Just get in touch.
Kieran?
I gotta go. Wait.
Who's that?
It's Anita.
Just don't make personal calls behind the bar, OK?
It was business. I was seeing her just going in for dinner. Don't call it telesales.
Shut it and serve Les.
Fine. You read my mind. Any word from your Peter yet, Ken? No. He's probably on honeymoon. Has it been wet this week?
I'm trying to read my paper, if you don't mind.
I'd be worried if I were you, Ken.
Would you?
One wife's bad enough to bleed you dry. Isn't that right, Jacko?
You're not wrong, Cop.
But two of them, together, running your business. Ooh. You won't be able to sell it soon. It'll be shut in a couple of weeks.
Take the noise of him, Kenneth.
Les, it's not in our interest to shut it down.
Yeah, but let's be honest. A barmaid and a flower girl. When it comes to horses, you're clueless, aren't you?
Listen, Lucy and Shelley are doing a good job over there.
Thank you, Jack.
Nah, you should get some kind of manager in, Ken.
Shut up, Les.
Someone that knows the ropes.
The place is running like clockwork.
Well, it's your lad's interest we're
Can I
talking
have
about.
a word with you, Les?
I mean, he has got a kid and two wives to support.
Will you shut up?
Yes, will you shut up?
Hey, I'm only trying to be neighbourly.
Can I explain something to you, Les? First race today at Newmarket, Albert's Flying Header. It's a nap in every paper. Ladbrokes, 11 to 10. Stanley's 11 to 10. Peter Barlow's 11 to 1. So why don't you just shut up? Quietly sneak over there and put every penny you've got on Albert's Flying Header before they find out their mistake. And shall we hear no more about putting flaming managers in?
Hey, watch me pint. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
Les. That 50 quid I owe you.
Got it.
On the nose. Point in it for you. There's 2 points in it for you, Jack.
Leave it to me, boys. Whoa!
Back to the Rovers? No, actually, I've got to get back. There's something me and Roy have got to do.
Afternoon delight.
Audrey, see you.
See you, love. Katie? Katie?
Hiya.
How are you?
Okay.
Were you going to blank me then?
No, I didn't see you.
Listen, we can't go on like this. Why don't you just try talking to your dad?
Is there any point?
Angela, what are you doing? Get in here!
I don't think so, do you?
Just what is this about, Roy?
I think we should wait for Hayley to get here. She won't be long.
Look, take no notice of my mum and dad. Wally Bannister's got naught to do with this, baby. You're just going to have to take my word
I met
for
him
that.
yesterday.
What?
I went to see Mr. Bannister.
How did you do that?
Ken gave me his phone number.
He's got no right. He's got no right to do that.
I had to know the truth, Tracy. Now, let's just wait for Hayley to get here.
The truth? Wally Bannister doesn't know the truth. He doesn't know when my last period was. Anyway, you can't believe a word that man says. He's a con man and he's a liar.
Well, he told me the baby couldn't possibly be his.
Did he?
He spoke quite movingly of his infertility. He said he contracted mumps as a teenager. Now, I know he fooled you into believing that he was a millionaire, but I'm sure he was telling the truth about this.
Yeah, well, it's not the sort of thing a man lies about, is it? Firing blanks.
No.
Right. So you know he can't be the father?
I am convinced of that, yes.
Good. So I'm here for an apology, am I?
Well, I do apologise to Tracy if over the last few days our behaviour has upset you in any way.
Oh, well, just a bit, yeah.
I've got you a little present. It's a gesture of goodwill, peace offering. It's antenatal massage cream. I'm sure it's very good for stretch marks.
Sorry I'm a bit late.
Ah, now then, let's get down to business.
I saw you. You went across the street to speak to her.
She's me daughter.
Look, if we show signs of weakness now, they'll think they've won.
I was going to try and explain why you're doing what you're doing.
She knows why.
I was going to try and get her to see things from your point of view, but then what happened?
I thought we'd agreed not to talk to
You're shouting across the
her.
street at me like some dog off its lead.
You actually went out your way.
Oh, Martin Platt may be bad, but he treats Katie with more respect than you've just shown me.
What are you doing? Hey, don't be going back out there to speak to her.
I am going to the pub for my dinner, because if I stay here, you're going to end up with my knife and fork up your nostrils.
Although we are now convinced that Mr. Bannister is not the father, this whole episode has put a certain element of doubt in our minds.
Look, trust me.
Why should we trust you?
If you were suddenly to change your mind...
I won't.
But if you did...
Look, are we talking paternity tests here? Because if we are, it's not a problem. Look, when the time comes, I'll hand over the baby, you hand over the money. You can take it away, you can do as many paternity tests as you like. I couldn't care less.
It's not just a question of that. If after the birth you were to change your mind...
Oh, this is my mum, isn't it? Look, don't take any notice of her. I'm not interested in maternal bonds out like that.
You don't know how you're going to feel after the birth.
Look, the baby's yours.
If circumstances were to change...
Oh, am I wasting my breath here?
For whatever reason, if they were to change, the fact is, I don't actually have any legal rights.
What makes you think that?
We have taken some advice on the matter.
We're not as daft as you think.
Right then, so what's this going to take? Do you want some sort of contract?
In a way.
OK. Then why don't we swap IOUs? I owe you one baby. Does that make you happy?
It wouldn't be legally binding.
Because this arrangement is basically illegal.
We have been advised that the only way that I can have any legal rights is if you and I were man and wife at the time of delivery.
What?
So, will you marry me, Tracy? Please, let me explain.
No way.
Nobody'd ever know. It'd all be done in secret.
If it's a question of conjugal rights, I can
Look,
assure
forget
you...
it. It's not going to happen.
It'd mean the baby wouldn't be born out of wedlock.
You've got no chance.
Perhaps I should have gone down on one knee.
What's up? There you go, love.
So, have you got any mustard?
Yeah, I'll bring it over.
Right, I'm on my way. Have a good day. Well, I'd have a better one if I knew where Peter was.
Have you any idea? I've tried calling him a few times, but I just keep getting his machine.
Well, I just hope he hasn't done anything stupid.
Have you got my pint?
Oldest trick in the book, lads. Coming in looking all miserable and down in the dumps, and then you tell me it's won.
Lost.
You said it was a dead cert.
I said it was a good price.
It's only a good price if it wins.
I didn't force you to back it. It was just too good to resist, and you know it.
Yeah, well, I'm glad I only had a tenner on it, mate.
A tenner? My till's down 50 quid.
How did your horse do, lads?
Don't ask.
Well, I've got to ask. I need to learn about these things. What was it called?
Albert's Flying Header.
Only it didn't fly, and it was never a head.
Now, I'm just a barmaid, but isn't that Billy Burnell's horse?
How do you know?
He's one of Lucy's regular customers. Buys his wife flowers there twice a week, apparently.
Hang on. You had inside information?
We're not as clueless as you think, if that's what you mean.
But that's cheating.
Yeah, but you wouldn't cheat me, would you?
No.
If you had inside information, you'd let me know, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You better add, pal.
You give her presents, she throws them back in your face. You try to be reasonable, she doesn't listen. We've got to be more assertive.
I can't force her to marry me.
No, but we can't just trust her either.
What else can we do?
When we forced the issue by telling Ken and Deirdre she was pregnant, she just had to deal with it, and it worked to our advantage, so let's force the issue again.
How?
Before I go back to work, let's go round to her house and lay down the law. Let's tell her either she marries you or the deal's off.
Hello.
Hi.
I believe you and Nick have been seeing each other.
Well, we've been on a couple of dates, yeah.
Well, you have to come round for your tea.
Are you sure?
Yeah, why not?
Thank you.
And I was sorry to hear about the trouble you've been having. Is it right your mum threw you out?
Yeah.
Well, you're welcome at my home anytime. You get Nick to invite you round.
Thanks, Mrs. Platwell. I'm just on my way to meet him, actually. Thank you.
Don't you have staff to do errands like that for you?
What you mean is, couldn't you have sent Kieran round so we could have stolen a few precious moments together?
I'm not like that.
Blimey, you were on the phone to him only an hour ago.
I haven't spoken to him all day.
Haven't you?
No.
Oh. Sorry, must have been someone else.
Is the Lord and Master in?
He's not my Lord and Master.
Good for you.
Dev.
Hi.
And as if by magic, the shopkeeper appeared.
So, where are you taking me?
There's a pub down the road.
Oh, at the Rovers? I was expecting a trendy eatery.
Oh, can you make do with a local drinkery?
If you insist.
Don't forget me.
No, I won't.
You're meant to be relieving me. I mean, so as I can go for my dinner.
Yeah, I know.
Don't worry, I've only got an hour. You'll be getting you back safe and sound.
I just think it's a very dangerous strategy.
What other strategy have we got? Wait and see, fingers crossed.
What if she calls our bluff?
What's the worst thing she could do?
Have an abortion.
Well, she's past that stage now. She could have done that in the beginning.
She was going to.
But money talked, and it always will talk to her.
She said she thought about it again after we told Ken and Deirdre.
But she didn't do it. She was so angry with us, but she didn't do it because all she cares about is money. You only have to look at how she behaved with Wally Bannister to see that. So if we can convince her that she's going to lose the money, if she thinks we really mean what we say, then in the end she'll have to marry you.
Will you do all the talking?
Okay. But let's get it clear in our heads what we're going to say first.
Oh, bumped into Mum before.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, yeah?
You seem quite pleased we were going out with each other. I can't quite believe it, actually.
Yeah, I was a bit shocked myself.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing, it's just she's usually a bit more uptight.
She said I should get you to invite me around for tea sometime.
Yeah, look, there's no rushes there. Cheers, mate. Come on, let's sit down.
The girl in the shop.
Sunita.
Is she pining for her boss?
Hmm? No, not at all. No. In fact, that's her fiancé over there.
Shelley, we're out of lemons.
No, we're not.
But yeah, I just nipped down to the shop. It'll be only 2 minutes.
I've just been, Kieran. Kieran!
She could do a lot better.
I just got the feeling there was something between you two.
Seriously?
Yeah.
No, just a normal working relationship.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah. Anyway, never mind about Sunita. What about you?
What about me?
Tell me about yourself.
What do you want to know?
Well, how did you get interested in law for a start?
I'm not. I'm interested in justice. I think people deserve a fair crack of the whip, and I like helping them to get it.
A woman with a social conscience.
I'm a woman with rent to pay and a cat to feed, and I needed a job. What about you? How'd you get interested in shops?
I'm not. Nah, I just think that people deserve convenient access to a wide range of food and drink, and I like helping them get it. I also do a good line in cat food.
I'll bear it in mind.
So what do you prefer, Ally McBeal or LA Law?
Early alley. What about you? Open all hours, or
You see? You can always tell how glamorous a job is by the amount of TV series they make
glamorous?
about
You've
it.
got to be joking. You've seen our office. Oh, excuse me a minute. Hello? Can I wait until tomorrow? I'm with a client at the moment. Okay, 20 minutes. Bye. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to go.
Yeah. You've got time to finish your drink, yeah?
I'm sorry.
So you should be.
I was out of order shouting across the street like that.
Yeah, you were.
It's just doing me head in.
Well, stop taking it out on me.
Can I get you a drink?
No, you can't. I'm going back to work. I tell you one thing, Tom. It's killing me not being able to speak to my own daughter.
Oh, it's doing me a power of good.
Well, there's the thing, innit? You only think about yourself. It's about time you considered me in all this.
I'm in a hurry.
Can you not just take it out of till?
What? So my till ends up 50 quid down just so your till can balance?
The Dev won't mind.
Oh, he would. I'd rather go home and fetch me purse. Better pay me back, though.
As soon as I get me wages, I promise. Hurry up, go on.
I can't, not while he's around.
Well, here I am, in my best bib and tucker. Just getting to know you and you're off already.
I'm sorry.
Well, I have to say, I do feel rather shortchanged.
Do you always talk in shopping metaphors?
All right, well, let me put it like this. It's a crime, all right? And if there's any justice in the world, then you'll see me again for more than 5 minutes next time, please.
The jury's still out.
Yeah.
But I'll be in touch.
When?
When I'm free. By the way, are you being served? Or open all hours?
Before my time.
Liar.
Nice to see Dev's got herself a nice consolation prize.
Less?
Go on, he's gone back to the pub now. All I need is 50 quid and a lemon.
What's with the lemons?
It's my alibi. Go on. Hurry up, go on, please.
Ready?
Yes.
We mean what we say.
You mean what we say?
We'll show her.
We will.
No more Mr. Nice Guy.
No more Mr. Nice Guy.
Oh, come to give me an engagement ring.
Right, listen to us, Tracy. We don't trust you and we want some guarantees. Now, you expect us to believe that for £20,000 you could go through the agony of childbirth and then hand over your own baby?
Yeah.
And yet you won't go through a secret 5-minute wedding service and a quickie divorce?
That's about the size of it.
Well, we think that if you're not prepared to commit to the latter...
Then you have no intention of going through with the former.
What?
In other words, we don't believe you. So, either you prove your commitment by marrying Roy...
Or the whole deal's off.
Right then. Deal's off.